So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Turkey. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide. Is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Van Dijk. Guardiola. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's really well manoeuvred. Batistuta. Hernandez. And Zaire Emery. Now the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Van Dijk. Cannavaro. Quality ball. He's found a way past. It's Park Ji-suk. Batistuta. Not pretty. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. Bardakci getting this one clear. Oh, he's played it in. Look, and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Looking for the run. Nicely worked. Casillas, will they claim to that? Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. El Mali shifted upfield. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Kukçu. Adams cuts out the pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And he'll shoot here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Turkey look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Adams with the clearance. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hits one! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Number 14, Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung.
And with that, the end! What an ending. How about that?
Now, that was some game. How many times did we see the balance shift? A straight fight between two teams that just gave it everything, with one unfortunately falling just short. I think you just have to commend the efforts of both sets of players here.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And so, the national anthems. Indonesia lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that. And I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
So it's down to business here. Played back in. Casillas, will they claim to that? Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? He can get that clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Park Ji-sung. And here's Guardiola. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. And a header! And he's there to get it away. Up he goes! Park Ji-sung. And Zaire Emery. This could be a Costa Rican counter-attack. Zaire Emery. Guardiola. Hernandez. Lovely feet. Can he put it away? Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Número 6.
And there you have it. And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish. Boom.
What a performance. What a performance. Once that whistle went, there really was no looking back, was there? The game just flew past us all.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Batistuta, and he was alert to it. And it's Eto'o. Great work on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
That's good defending, very good defending. Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Passing is crisp and sharp. Szoboszlai. Now it's Eto'o. And the counter is on. Dink through. No luck with that dink over the top. Well read, nice interception. Batistuta, and he chance! There's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 14 minutes is number 6, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, he's just misjudged that one. Szoboszlai. Zaire Emery gets his pass away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah.
A terrific header! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He's got away. Hernandez. Now it's Eto'o. Stojkovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Eto'o. Stojkovic. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Hits one! There it is! And they get themselves in front! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Indonesia go into the lead. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's a mighty effort. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's hoisted clear. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Kaká. Kaká! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Stojkovic. Always onto this. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Szoboszlai. That's played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Brilliantly cut out. Batistuta. Zaire Emery. That's been cut out, well played. Stojkovic. Belletti. Spread neatly. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, great ball! And the shot! More pressure on the opposition goal. No, he's not getting his way this time.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Indonesia have reclaimed it. Shapes to shoot. Good strike, quite an alarm. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Indonesia head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Here we go again. Costa Curta. Adams. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Batistuta. And that has left him in a heap. Eto'o. And he's being shifted off it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Adams. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hernandez.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he get it through? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Szoboszlai kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game.
There's the hit! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Hernandez. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Szoboszlai. Now this could be a chance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zaire Emery. Oh, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta. Forwards and with intent. Zaire Emery. Eto'o. Hernandez. And it's Guardiola. Zaire Emery. Stojkovic has created one goal already, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, he's been caught napping! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Dink through. Oh, it's Batistuta. Adams with a fine tackle. Turns and goes back.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's Batistuta. Eto'o. No way through. Batistuta. He's got the shot away! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Indonesia go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Number 6.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neatly clipped into space. Flattened there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Oh, he's hit the bar! Tries to get it clear.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Costa Curta is charging up on the overlap. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Hernandez, and it's lofted through here. Big header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, well played, well played. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, no joy this time. Zaire Emery driving forwards. Indonesia have got it back and has a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Great work on the overlap. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Park Ji-sung! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe! The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Batistuta, Camavinga cuts out the pass. Now it's Forlan. And it's Neymar. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. Still goalless at the moment. Park Ji-sung is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe does well to get it back. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hernandez. He won't be happy with that one. Pass somewhat off target. He's looking for the runner here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Throw in.
Argentina clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance! It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being cut like that when you surrender the football.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. He's played him through. Batistuta. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running. Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. He's one-on-one, short, real chance! Park Ji-sung. Bayer can claim that. Chooses to go cross-field. And the counter is on. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And that is expertly dealt with. Aimed beyond the defence. And he cuts out the supply. Well read, nice interception. Hernandez. Ball is over the line. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player who's won me over, Bojan. Couldn't live up to all the hype in his younger days, but he's maturing fast, and his pace, touch and general busyness now cause a lot of problems.
Yeah. Quarter of an hour played.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Chips it through. That's a nicely measured pass. He's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. In for a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He is through here. Saka! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Zaire Emery. Clips it so gently. That looks a good ball through. Oh, important interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Nedved. If you have just joined us, well... Oh, that's ambitious! Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Mbappe! Goalkeeper's ball. Bojan. Looking for options for movement. There's no flag! Oh, well played, well played. Zaire Emery. He's got away. And here's Batistuta. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, split-second reaction.
Park Ji-sung really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Out of play for a throw. Nedved. Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Batistuta. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And here's Mbappe. Batistuta. Pirlo. De Bruyne. Here's Scholes. Saka. Pirlo. England looking to pass their way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Nedved. Nedved looking to run onto it. Batistuta might just make this. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Indonesia head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That is good alertness. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Pirlo. Nicely aimed pass. Baresi calmly anticipates. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He's found a way through. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's De Bruyne. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Guardiola. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
This match was 70,980.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Drogba, and he's managed to get... Big chance! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
The goal scorer for England after 66 minutes is
England choosing to make the first change. England have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
substitution for England.
Hernandez.
Number 15.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Number 27.
He's been doing ever so well, just reacting
Number
faster.
17.
Indonesia showing a little more urgency now.
Quickly taken.
Number 7.
Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Messi. Number 19. Alphonso Davies.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be... Chance! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. England are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. No, it's not getting there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Into the last quarter of an hour.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Baresi picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Forlan, and he's got the beating of his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hits one! Oh, that could cost them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Substitution for England. Number 22.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Messi. Belletti. Shot a goal! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Belletti. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Forlan.
Will be 3 minutes added
Indonesia
time.
could have here their final chance. Indonesia have their third corner. Nedved. Now it's McTominay. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And a quick reminder today that
Your
parking
final
in the
thoughts,
area
Jim?
around
Well,
the stadium
Peter,
is
I
strictly
really
forbidden.
couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome to a game of vast significance as they both seek to progress. Here is the match on which the outcome for both these sides probably pivots. It is close to being judgment time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Decent hit and on target. Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Keeper's dealt with that. It's anyone's ball now. And now they can spring out of defence. Shifted upfield. Conte. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Cannavaro. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cantona. Oh, what a ball! Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Batistuta. Davids.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Conte. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Guardiola. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that has been cut short. Davids. Now that looks a decent ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cantona! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, great ball! Van Dijk. Conte. That's Park Ji-sung. Now he's off and running, and he's being shifted off it. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Vieira. Davids. Cantona. Germany looking to pass their way through. Well read, nice interception. Timber. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Conte. Conte. There will be a throw-in. Timber. Guardiola.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now Timber. Lahm makes the interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, they can break here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Alexander-Arnold. Davids. Germany finding their passes. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a sweet ball, that. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Cantona.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Timber. That is Conte.
The attendance for this match was
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, from experience,
That could spell trouble. Conte. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro. That is good alertness. Cantona. Could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cantona. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Lizarazu. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Park Ji-sung.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes down, but nothing given. Tries to dink it through. Steered out wide. Could be danger here. And now the breakaway. Interesting ball.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Davids. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substitution.
Lam. Davids. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Park Ji-sung. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Missed by a fraction. Cantona. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's got... Davids! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Germany take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. Well, we're becoming used to scenes just like this in this
Hello, everybody,
endless
and welcome
festival
to
of
today's
football,
match.
pitting just about everybody against everybody. Interest levels very, very high. In fact, it's only increasing as games carry more and more significance. No question, everyone here is in the mood. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has goals! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Batistuta clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi. And he's gone backward. And Beckham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. And the shot! Indonesia have their third corner. Costa Curta. He's got tall. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. No foul, says the referee. Neatly clipped into space. Defending of the desperate variety. Indonesia still without a single shot on top. And the shot! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter.
Has a goal! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shot at goal! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Adams deals with that comfortably. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in, surely! Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Guardiola. Indonesia already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernandez gets over and intercepts. No way through there. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a goal kick. Spread neatly. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hernandez. Floated through. Batistuta! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played. Conte. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Great chance! Goal! And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
He's going for goal! And again! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Oh, played through for the wide man.
Look, movement creates more options.
Oh, what a climb! And somehow he kept it out. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cruyff. Good running, strong and purposeful. And we hit half-time. And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass is just off target. Beckham. And now the breakaway.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Decent hit! He scores! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Scholes. Messi. Ball is over the line. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And through to the goalkeeper.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Forlan. The ball has bounced loose now. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Adams. Batistuta. Park Ji-sung. Forlan. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hernandez. Beckham. Driving forward. Hernandez makes the interception. Played back in, and he was alert to it. Guardiola. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the hit! And it's